can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it. I can't do it. The only reason why I can't do it, I'm at home with a sick mom. I don't have a car yet. So my accessibility is my neighborhood. Gotcha. You know what I mean? I don't have the luxury for me to go out to West Philadelphia to the farms that I know that are out here that are independently run by black people for me to bring produce back to my home. I don't have that luxury. I don't have that luxury for me to go to black-owned businesses and make those investments to make sure that I can bring it back to where me and my mom is. And my mom is a picky eater. My mom is a picky person, period. Like, I can't change that about her for the benefit of something that will, absolutely, you're right, be a benefit for our people.
I agree. Like, I understand. I'll say it to you like this. There was a point where I was not financially stable where I'm at now. You know what I mean? And I was literally limited to Frankfurt Avenue without a car. And I'm sure you're very familiar with Frankfurt Avenue. Thriftway was up the street.
Yeah.
All right. Walgreens was a little further down. And those were my options. Now, could I have gotten on a train, traveled out to so-and-so West Bumberchuck? Yeah, I could have, with my child in tow, and struggled to bring those groceries home from wherever, the availability was. But for most people in those situations, they're not thinking about that. They're not even trying to think about that. Because in my head, my rent, although albeit it wasn't that expensive, it was $550 at the time as a single struggling mom. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Then I got to care for transportation. We're not even going to talk about healthcare. So it's so many different things that impact our ability to really put our money where our mouth is. And for many people, unfortunately, you said there's enough of us who have it. It's really not. When we're talking about pure numbers, it's really not. It's really not enough of us who got it like that to even make that impact. I think in small ways, yes. I think, for the long term, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, yeah, it sounds good in theory. You want to support Blackout Tuesday, Blackout Thursday, all those things. Yeah, that's nice. But realistically, on a day-to-day level, for somebody who is struggling, how do you make that work? How do we do this without putting a heavier burden on people who are not in a financially safe way? How do we do that so that they're not impacted negatively? Because that would be the better solution, right? To be able to make that impact and not harm anybody, who really doesn't have it to sacrifice. That's a better solution as far as I'm concerned. So in theory, yes.
I'm not asking you to sacrifice what you don't have to sacrifice. If you can't afford to do it, then continue doing it. I'm talking about the ones that can do it. Because I hear y'all with the whole transportation and it's certain neighborhoods, but if you really want something, you're going to travel regardless of where it's at to go get it. Like if it's a certain item that your mom wants, if they don't have it in the neighborhood, you will gladly go out your neighborhood to go get that item for your mom. Yeah, so I'm not trying to hear, oh, it's hard to travel when you have SEPTA, when you have multiple streams to connect to the city. Most cities, you have multiple ways to get around the city. So saying that I'm just stuck in my neighborhood.
Oh, no, I said we just stuck.
No, I'm just saying, for example, like
time consuming.
Okay, so you gotta spend some time to support the black business, to support the people that want to keep you alive. What's the issue there? I'm not seeing no problem at all with that. Because I would gladly sit in traffic for an hour if it meant 100 black people don't have to die because of this. Like,
I'm gonna put it like this. To a certain extent, I will do what I can, but no, absolutely not. Like, will I go out of my way if I didn't have a car? Would I go out of my way, however many miles to go get my mama something? Not if I can pick it up the street. I don't care how picky she is. If I don't got it,
but if it wasn't available for you up the street and you had to go there,
if I had to. And that's the point. It's a matter of.
That's what I'm saying. For black people, that's what we need to get our mindset too. Where we need to start looking at the black business as we have to support this. We need to start looking at the black business as, oh, well, that's a black business, but I don't really feel like going out there. No, we need to get into the mindset. No, I need to go support what's supporting me so we can build out this community. So the white people can see, oh, okay, they're really not going to fuck with us regardless of what our prices are. They're going to go to their community until we start treating them better. Because it's not all white people. I don't have this hatred in my heart for all white people. I'm not saying close down all white businesses. Support who you support, but I'm just saying support who supports you at the same time. Like, you can invest into the black community without, like, abandoning your favorite store. Just shop less there. Just get what the black stores aren't supplying for you at those stores there.
And that's the thing. I think for many of us, we do our best, and I can only speak from the people in my circle. We do our best to patron Black businesses. Absolutely, I am a Black business, so I definitely make it my aim and my effort to. And I've had these conversations with people, and especially because I understand how difficult it is for us. And unfortunately, we don't have the same advantages that a bigger corporation will, or a person who is white will have. But trying to get.
I also seen Black people get very creative in marketing and management.
If you're in a current situation where you are not in a place of financial stability, it is hard to try to support these businesses that you really want to support.